Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Gemini Soul. Guys, we're just going to get into your reading. This may not resonate with all of you, but if it does, definitely give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe down below. So let's just see what the spirit messages are for you at this time, Gemini. Let's get into it. We're going to use the soul helper first. What it is that the spirit needs to say to your higher you, to your soul message. And the message the spirit has for you, Gemini, at this time is awaken all your senses. Gemini, the spirit is telling you awaken all your senses. You got a lot that's inside of you that truly needs to be released. Whether these are your patterns, thoughts, ideas. The spirit is saying awaken all your senses right now because they have your back. And whatever this is very helpful with the higher soul, a higher you, the understanding what it is you want to do, who you want to do it with, how you want to do it. And some of you could be going through an awakening right now, seeing a lot of things change in your life and around you. I also feel there may be something that has happened in your life that has really shown you something in your life that's awakening you up deep down inside. It could be memories, past memories of some times when things were greater, or times when things wasn't that great. But right now the spirit is just saying awaken all your senses. Be aware of everyone around you, the things around you. Some of your energies could be connecting. If you're empath, you could be definitely connecting with other energies around you. And maybe there's signs and synchronicity of help and direction in which the universe would like for you to go. You also have flames of desire. Some of you have a lot of desire going on, whether it's relationship, a desire for newness is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing just you feel fired up, right? I'm seeing this like the Queen of Wands, knowing what you want, having a lot of passion towards it. And the universe is like, whatever it is that you want right now, Gemini, you can have it. You have the flames inside of you. You have the passion, the commitment within you to do it, whether this is a job or relationship or just within yourself. I feel this is a lot of reflection that you have right now going on in your life, Gemini, like things around you. You're really reflecting on it. You're noticing the things that you're really committed to and the things that you could care less about. That's what I'm hearing, Gemini. Okay, so flames of desire. Also, you can have a lot of passion for someone too. Protect what you love. Also, you have protect what you love under the bottom, Gemini. Gemini, that's what you guys do. Anybody committed and loyal, or you're committed and loyal to them, it's because you really truly have feelings, you trust them, and it's loyalty for Gemini, right? The more loyal you are to a Gemini, the more open they become to you, and the more you become in their circle, and they become more committed. This is what I'm hearing, Gemini, like someone or something, you come in very committed to them. And you may have a situation around you where you're trying to protect someone you truly love. Like you feel like you're just standing up. Maybe you addressing your voice or something that you may have felt was wrong towards someone, or you feel that there's a commitment that you have within yourself that you need to express to someone, and it's about caring and really showing up and being there. And I feel like you have a fiery energy when you show up. If someone has wronged someone around you, Gemini, I can see you just really addressing your opinion. You're very passionate about it, and you're putting it all on the line. You're telling whatever this situation that is not correct. Like it's like you're not playing any games, right? Especially if this is someone that truly loves you, or you truly love them, and you just feel that perhaps something has happened that's not fair, or you don't, feel that whatever this outcome was, it could have been different. It could have been did differently. It could have been handled differently. This is what I'm hearing, Gemini, okay? So let's take a look at what signs is the universe showing you right now that you may not be aware of, that you might need to be aware of. What signs is the Spirit showing you right now, Gemini? What signs? Okay. Gemini, we have skull, which skull is talking about, you know, and we have 1 on here, 11. So I feel like this is something that is very much played its time out. I feel like skull talks about, right, the flesh is gone and there's nothing but a flesh, the skull, the skeleton of the body. This almost feels like a rebirth, like a change, a deep change, like deep down inside, going within, changing something, accepting something, and growing something new. It's like your skin has changed, right? Or maybe your skin is thicker now, right? Maybe it used to be really thin and it's much thicker. Skull also represents, you could be doing some type of rituals too. And this is rituals for cleaning. This is cleaning your soul, your heart, your temple. Some of you could be doing cleansings right now. Some of you could really be getting into meditation. You could really be getting into like Reiki healing is also what I'm hearing. It's like you're trying to get to the bones of the problem, right? If this is a situation, you're trying to get down to the nitty gritty, how it got there, who was involved, why was they involved, what was right, what was wrong, how can it be fixed? And you're very passionate about this situation too. I'm also seeing with the skull, you may be connecting with passed on loved ones at this time. Your energies may be feeling kind of, I'm feeling heavy in some ways. And maybe the energy that you're feeling, some of you Geminis, this energy that you're feeling, it needs to come up because it's been weighing you down. So you need to peel back the layers so that you can truly get into what it is that the universe has for you. We have bees here, and this is community. This definitely could be dealing with people around you. We do have a coffee cup here. Some of you probably love to have coffee. I don't know. I just automatically seen the Starbucks. You got a specific drink you might like from Starbucks that you get every morning or every day or some point in time. And as a community, there's a place where you go, maybe even a place where you have coffee in the morning, or just some type of drink or celebration where there's a group or community around you. And I feel this is the community that you're opening up to. This is also the change and something that you're very passionate. You may be sitting out to change something in the community. And this is a place that you've noticed that something needs to change. This is something that was just happening, I'm hearing repetitiously over and over. Maybe there was something happening and you just didn't speak up. You didn't say anything. You just figured it'll play out or it'll work itself out in time. But I see you standing up either for yourself or someone very close to you that you love, Gemini. That is what I'm seeing. Okay, what other signs the Spirit has for you? Some of you are planning on stop going to this community or this gathering where you do celebrate or drink. And maybe it's even a Pacific. I'm hearing too, some of you may have went to had a bad experience somewhere where you went and you had coffee. Maybe you spilled the coffee on you, or they made your coffee incorrect, or you felt, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but you may even felt like they judged you, or I don't know. I'm hearing like perhaps it has to do with maybe your color, maybe the way you spoke or something, right? You feel it's like you felt judged about something, and it's within a community, but you're speaking your mind. Flamingo here, so we have flamingo. You know, the two birds. We're definitely talking about birds, but we're talking about fun. This is you Gemini realizing like you don't need all the drama in your life right now. You like, I want to have fun. I want to get out. I want to enjoy myself. I want my energy balance is what I'm seeing with this flamingo. This pink is definitely a heart chakra. I feel like I'm seeing like rose quartz. It's like you want your heart to be free. You want to enjoy life. You just want to not be so deep and heavy into emotions that keeps you confused. It's almost like you're like, if you're not here for goodness in my life, then I'd rather be by myself. Or you are choosing to only bring in the energies that makes you feel free. Some of you are planning a trip to go have fun, to hang out with energies that you know really feels good to you, and it falls under, you know, the flames of desire. So this may be a desire to get out and have more fun. Maybe you've been in for some time and you haven't really gotten out. Some of you are planning to go hang out with the girls, hang out with the guys, whatever the situation may be. Some of you just with family, but there's like an event and you're going to have fun. If you've been invited or you are planning an event such like that, Gemini, you're going to enjoy yourself. And that's because you're taking control of what it is that you want. I feel like you may have had to put somebody in their place too, Gemini. We got anchor and stability. I also feel that I seen this grounded anchor. Gemini, you are grounded right now, and if not, that is exactly what you're working on. You're working on your home, you're working on prosperity and abundance, you're working on the joy, right? The fun, something, you know, in the community you could be doing. You could be signing up for something in the community. I'm seeing a lot of people like maybe getting together, going for a walk in the park. Maybe you're doing something in nature with someone else. Some of you could be camping or going on some type of trip like that sort. But I'm also seeing that you are feeling pretty proud of where you are. Like you are grounded, you are anchored. Your stability is everything. Some of you have had some type of income increase. It was a surprising increase. Some of you knew it was coming, you just didn't know when. So some of you have realized how far you've come and how stable you really are. Some of you are having a beautiful moment in time within your own space, and that could just be with yourself. You've come to recognize how much passion you have for life, how much passion you have for growth. You've made a lot of changes in your life, and probably also how far you've come and what it took to get to this spot to be anchored. I'm also seeing someone wanting to share this with you, Gemini. There may be someone come to your door shortly, knock on your door. Maybe someone you haven't seen in a while, but this person is coming because they see how grounded you is. They see how you have made so many changes. It's like what you have done or how you've shown up. Someone has been watching you, and it's very powerful. It's inspirational to this person. So this person may be coming because maybe they're going to be asking you questions, you know, how did you do it, Gemini, you know, or this also could be, I feel like a father or a mother very proud of you too, Gemini. Yeah. Now, you know, I know people have their favorite children or whatever, but this parent is just like very proud of what it is that you have accomplished. Now, it doesn't mean that it's young parents or you're young or whatever, it's whatever stage. If your parent is passed on, your parent is looking down on you, and they are very proud of you, Gemini. So just so that you know that, I'm hearing that. Whether it's a mother, it's a father, could be both in some situations is what I'm hearing. But you have come quite some ways now, and you're much more powerful than you ever was. This is what I'm seeing, Gemini. There's some changes that took place, and that's why the universe is saying, awaken all your senses. You know, don't just work with some of them. Work with everything. Work with your air. Work with your passion, right? Work with earth. Work with it all. You know, your emotions. I just feel like that's what the universe is saying at this time. Okay. Let's see if we get more information out here for Gemini. Isolation. Gemini, I feel like isolation is a time where, you know, it says a long time is needed. Time for deep soul searching, and I feel that's what you've been doing. I feel like you've been searching and feeling what is best for Gemini, what's great for me right now. I feel that you have been Also, spending a lot of time, maybe even worry or taking care of other situations outside of your own, and you had to isolate yourself and pull your energy back. Gemini, if this hasn't happened, there is something I feel will be pulling on your energy, and you're going to have to make a decision to pull your energy back, because this could be very this is what I'm hearing. This energy could be very magnetic for some reason, meaning that you have a deep emotions towards a certain situation, but you know you have to go in a different direction. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I heard about isolation. What else we have here? Regrets. Gemini, even though this card comes out as regrets and it says an unhealthy reflection on the past. Forgiveness is required for healing to begin. I feel that is exactly what you've been working on, Gemini. There's been some unhealthy things in the past, maybe relationships, the way you looked at things, the way you handled things. Some of you, I'm hearing, you may have had a temper tantrum, or you have temper issues, but you're looking at how you want to handle that in a better way. Like, I'm going to deal with this differently. I'm not going to deal with it the old way, right? Maybe in the past, the way you handled certain things, you looked at it, you regretted it, but you've grown from that, right? Because that isolation brings you into your soul, into yourself, into the things that's better serve you. Because anger and perhaps sometimes just expressing yourself, and some of you, I'm hearing, in a physical way, it just didn't work out well for you, okay? But this is you taking control of it. And then this is also you accepting the new you, accepting what you've done, what you accomplished, and the universe is also saying have no regrets. Okay, maybe you've come out of a situation and you're looking really good right now, Gemini. And the universe is like, don't have any regrets, because you worked on this. You brought this to a head, and it wasn't given to you. You did what you had to do to either be reworked within your energy, within your heart, within your soul, your mind, whatever this is. It wasn't easy. You did this, okay? And so don't have any regrets. Also, don't have any regrets. There's somebody or some energy around you that you're going to have to distance yourself from. It's simple. It's not good for you. It's not working, and it can't be part of your healing. It can be part of more of your journey. That's what I'm hearing, Gemini, okay? So you're going to have to let it go. Don't have any regrets about it, because you want healthy energies around you, and you're trying to do the best, right? Soulmate. We have a connection from your past life has emerged. Embrace the connection. So now some of you have a connection from the past that maybe a relationship that you left behind. It was a soulmate, somebody that was meant to be on your journey, that was there to teach you lessons, or you to teach them lessons, whatever it is that was meant to be on your path, Gemini. And so the universe is telling you to embrace that energy, because it may be even a companionship or someone who has also emerged and changed. And this connection is meant now to come together. Maybe it didn't work in the past. Maybe you didn't have a good understanding, or they didn't understand you, or you didn't understand them. I'm also hearing Gemini say, I didn't prefer to understand them either at that time, but I feel that you may be feeling differently about the situation now. That's what I'm hearing, Gemini. Okay, let's get any other messages we have here for Gemini Spirit. What else we have here for Gemini? Guys, these is just channel messages. Take it as it resonates. If anything resonates with you, definitely give me a thumbs up. Okay, Spirit, what else we have here for Gemini? Any other messages we need for Gemini to know at this time? It says winter. So something could have been happening in winter, or something did happen in winter. We have self-sabotage. All right, so in the winter, maybe something happened. You self-sabotage yourself, Gemini. I'm not quite sure what that was. But then after that, we have good luck. So Gemini, I feel like the universe is saying, like, whatever you've been through, you had to go through it. If somebody showed their true colors and you had to release their energies from you, it was self-sabotage. Or this person self-sabotaged their self, right? Maybe they took your kindness, right, for granted. This is what I'm hearing. And maybe that's what the regret, someone could be regretting that they took your kindness for granted, and it could have happened in the winter. It could have been like around November, December is what I'm hearing. Maybe somebody, you know, you felt like they betrayed you, or they turned their back on you, or you just found out some information that wasn't very loyal, right? And when Gemini realize somebody's not loyal, something isn't right. Yeah, Gemini doesn't have anything else to say to you when it comes to that, right? Like, you realize something, and as you move on, good luck. You move on from that situation. It could have been a job. It could have been someone on the job trying to sabotage you. They wanted your spot, or perhaps maybe even you lost a job during the winter. And but the universe is saying, you know, good luck is coming your way, and if you're looking for a job, you will be getting one soon, and it's way better than what job you had at first, Gemini. Okay. I'm also hearing, like, don't sabotage yourself. Everyone is not the same. Every job won't be the same. Give yourself a chance. This is what I'm hearing, Gemini. Okay. Let's get some tarot out here on this for Gemini spirit. What is Gemini's energy for all of this right now? Seven of Pentacles. Gemini, you all about growth. You're all about putting down the seeds and growing and seeing what can come from it, right? You don't want no more planting seeds and having to walk away. I think this time, Gemini, you feel like this time I'm sticking in there. This time I'm going to make something happen. This time I'm going to grow what my heart desires. That's what I'm hearing. The Seven of Pentacles definitely is a time of waiting too. Then we have the Queen of Wands. So Gemini, you're passionate about whatever this situation or direction, whatever this growth, whatever you plan it. Whatever you're looking at, reflecting on, because the Seven of Pentacles also could talk about looking at what you have accomplished already, right? And I know it's not the 8 or the 9 or the 10, but it's definitely a beginning. It's definitely roots down there, and anything is possible. And with the Queen of Wands, you're making it happen. You're taking that energy within you to now focus more on what it is that you want to invest in. And it's like you're looking at it, you see it, you're passionate about it, right? That's your second passionate card here. And you are definitely ready. You're ready for the new. That's what I'm hearing. Look at you, you're strong. Strength card. Yeah, I feel like both sides of you are ready, Gemini. You know, you're dark and you're light. Like, I'm balanced. But I also feel you're very nurturing to others right now. And you're being very strong, though, to not leave yourself aside. That is what I'm hearing. We had a Six of Pentacles. Something is coming out very balanced. So, you know, at the end of the day, Gemini, maybe you thought something was not balanced or wasn't going to be balanced. And the universe is like, we're balancing all that out for you. The Six of Pentacles, it'll be equal. If you're dealing with some type of situation where it felt unbalanced, whether you was going to court or it has to do with finances, and some of you are really realizing how good you have started to become with money. That you're very, maybe you used to spend a lot, or you look back at what you had invested and the things you could have did with money that you had, and maybe you're like, man, I was a little reckless with that. But you have come a long ways, and you are now understanding how you want to balance out your pentacles. That's what I'm hearing. And also, I see someone wanting to invest with you, and they would love to be partners with you, Gemini. That's what I'm saying. Someone wants to partner with you and be balanced. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. You may be conflicted about that because it's like the Two of Wands is in reverse. So the Two of Wands in reverse, like upright, you're trying to make a decision. Two, you make a decision. I feel you made a decision on something that was conflict around you. Maybe you felt it was fighting, too much drama going on, and you made a decision that, you know, I don't want that in my life. I don't want that type of drama. I don't want them type of people. Like, no, I don't want that. And the Two of Wands, you was trying to do what was best for you. But you wasn't sure. But I feel like now you've made a decision because you know what equal give and take is. You know what feels good to you, what you're passionate about, what you want to invest in, and you have all the strength to do it. It's like a new Gemini. It's like a new Gemini. I do see this now. The Seven of Wands came out in reverse and upright. You know, that's standing your ground. You know what I feel with this, Gemini? Is not that you're not standing your ground, and this is like being in a bubble, right? Upright is like being in the bubble, closing things off, and just keeping all your peace and you know, meditation and what it is you want to yourself. But this way, I feel like you're coming out. Like I can come out because I know how to protect myself. I'm strong, right? The Strength card. And if you've been hidden away, that's, I know the Seven of Wands talks about standing your ground and overcoming things. And that's how I feel like you have already done that. You stood your ground. You've had that conversation with yourself and others, that you're standing your ground and you know what it is that you want. Okay, let's get the closing message here for Gemini spirit. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles, Gemini, independent, reaching for things that you could not have imagined would make you as happy. I think something's coming in your life, Gemini. And no, I feel the energy. There's something coming in your life so balanced that it's amazing, Gemini. The Nine of Pentacles is, you started out on a journey of your own. Whether you was in a relationship or not, this journey has ended up to a place of peace. This is I'm searching, looking, finding, healing, sorting people, places, and things, and you have reached a space and time on your timeline that feels good. It feels good, Gemini. And if that hasn't happened yet, you're heading in that direction. And you're not going for the little fruits. You're going for the biggest thing possible that Gemini deserves. And it's what you deserve, right? I also see the travel of it, because you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Six of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Pentacles. Then you receive, you pick, you let people in who you want to let in, right? No more people just showing up and doing things the way they want to do, knowing that you're not happy. We have the Two of Swords under the bottom. That was a decision you had to make for yourself, Gemini. I feel you had a lot of interruptions in your life from other energies. Maybe the way people thought you should be or how you should show up. And you might have put a lot of pressure on yourself, Gemini, on how you should be and how you should show up. And the universe is like, we don't have to do that anymore. Gemini, you are who you are. You're a loving, caring being. And you have a right to love and care and to show up in your best. I heard your best outfit, okay? And whether people agree with your outfit or not, it's not very important at this time, okay? But I see you reaching for so much more, Gemini. It's like your mind is set. A lot of this is around finances. So it's business, it's your financial stability. What, Gemini says, I want this amount in the bank by such and such date. I'm going to save this much. And some of you have done that. And you are so proud of yourself that you was able to balance that out. Some of you are looking at your account and you're like, whoa, this is what I'm hearing. It's like, yeah, you like, look at all of that. I got all of that. But Gemini is because you put forth the effort. Some of you left a lot of things on the wayside just to focus on your stability. And it's not a bad thing. Like, everything has its time and place in a person's life. What is this? Yes, and we have the Emperor. This is beautiful, Gemini. And we do have the Nine of Swords under the bottom, but I feel that's an outside energy. I feel like someone may feel like you're leaving them behind, Gemini, or that you're kind of indecisive about whether you're going to continue to be with them. Like, they're having nightmares and dreams, like maybe Gemini gonna leave me now. That Gemini is, look, this is beautiful. The Nine of Pentacles, that's independent, loving, caring, and nourishing. And this may have been someone around you that you was that you love, that you work with, that you cared about. But now the Emperor steps forward and sees a path in which the Emperor has to go, right? And being guided in that direction by the universe. Okay, so I see you very strong right now, Gemini. And this energy is coming in very strong. There's a balanced energy. There's passion. There's strength. And this is coming towards you, and the universe is like, be prepared, be ready for this, because this is a huge change. And I feel some of you Geminis that's resonating with you, this change has already began. You can feel it. You can feel the energy surge. You can see the accounts changing. You could see that investment that you didn't think you could ever invest in happen. I'm also seeing, like, I don't know, I keep seeing like a checkbook, and not like literally a checkbook, but meaning that, you know, you've put a certain amount here, you put a certain amount there, and you're seeing it grow. You invest in, some of you in funds and CD funds, just savings. You could even have like a savings in your own home, Gemini. But it's just like, whatever this is that you was reaching for, this change that has taken place, it is, yes, it is 3D, but it is because your heart is out for. There's something that you want. And it doesn't just have to be money. You could be in a beautiful relationship now. You have evolved where your heart is much more open to accepting that you deserve to be in a relationship. Some of you didn't want to be in a relationship, and it's like there's a change because someone may be coming your way, that you're going to see that that relationship is meant to be in your life. Okay, Gemini? That is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that this resonated with you guys. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, love and light, and I'll see you in your next reading.